Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to TCR, Trinity Competitive Racing, here in Season 14. And on this beautiful Tuesday night, we are here for the All-Star Race for Season 14. I am D'Angelo, joined by Chabar, a Silver Class driver in the Alfa Romeo car, and we will be taking you through tonight's All-Star Race. Chabar, tell us a little about this All-Star Race, what the format is, and ultimately we are in China, so what's it going to look like?
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me, D'Angelo. This is a exhibition race, so the drivers will not be awarded championship points tonight. As you mentioned, we're racing in China, and there is a reverse grid. Uh, the grid is reversed based on the different classes and the championship within the class tonight. Another wrinkle in the race tonight is that drivers are required to use all three tire compounds, so one more than a regular F1 race would require.
Yeah, as you mentioned, we have a reversed grid order. It will start with the reversed silver class driver standings, followed by the reverse golden, and then the platinum, and then our wild card entrance. And I will read off the grid now. Starting off in pole position, Ben Swerven will be starting alongside Segrist, Formula Jonah, and then Camden Luca. There should be 5 silver, but Blinn could not make it, unfortunately. Then we have the golden class of SPM, Tebow, TCR, GTR Lion, Dirt Shark, and Main Wayne. And then the Platinum class drivers, we have B-Tom, C-Freeze, Bats Plus, HVAC Toaster, and Cam. And then our wild card entrants for tonight, we have F1 Racer, Andy Wu, Max, Cali Rob, and Saucy Demon. So a very fun grid, a very different format than most people are used to seeing in TCR with the 3 different tire compounds. And we're on China. This is the first race on the game. We are racing in China. It is a 16 corner circuit of 5.451 kilometers in distance, and the lap record in real life is a 132.2 held by Michael Schumacher in 2004. So Chabar, what do you think we're going to see on this track with these new cars in this game?
I have no idea, and I think that's the best part about tonight. The different tire strategy that's not accustomed to uh, what we've it's not what we have been accustomed to, and the reverse grid with platinum guys behind the lower classes. I think it opens up a lot of opportunities for overtakes, different strategies to be applied. I was speaking with TCR veteran Secret the other night, and he was suggesting maybe drivers want to head out on medium, hard, and then finish off on softs in the end. But we'll see what the drivers elect to do tonight.
Yeah, as we should be getting ready to go soon. We have no qualifying, obviously, because the drivers did vote for the reverse grid order for all the classes, so we should get started in the next few minutes. All the drivers getting their strategies and their setups in. So I'm very excited. It's my first commentating the All-Star race, so this will be very fun for me as well. But ultimately, we are also using the multiplayer cars. So each driver designed a livery of their own choice and placed it for their car for this week. And so yeah, this is basically just going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing. Um, I was excited. I actually was excited about the reverse grid setup, but I was kind of looking forward to a regular short quality to just have a chance to look at all the cars without focusing on the actions too much. I want to see what people are rolling out tonight.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to be very interesting as the timer is slowly trickling down for the
Any
All-Star race
predictions?
start. Uh, I mean, even though it's an All-Star race, you kind of can't pick against B-Tom, so I'm just going to go with B-Tom for the win. I'm not going to do a podium because there's not enough time.
I'll zig when you zag. I'm gonna go GT Lion. He's a better qualifying position due to the reverse grid, and I think maybe he can use that to his advantage and
Got
bridge the
5 red
gap.
lights. Lights out and away we go for the All-Star race in Season 14 of TCR. Main Wayne gets a great start off the line. Camden Luca also gains a position off the line as Segrist leads us into turn 1. Ben Swerven falls behind down, and we have a ghosted car in Main Wayne. GTR Lion falls down to P7. Tebow falls down to P8. And it's all pretty clean down into turn 1.
Yeah, these drivers didn't qualify for this All-Star race by being reckless drivers. So nice to see a good start.
SPM looking down the inside at his blue and orange car, kind of resembling his McLaren a little bit. But Camden gets the better run out of turn 6, that is.
Camden Luca in a red and white car, reminiscent of the Alfa Romeo he drives.
If it's Cali Robb, pretty close to the back of Andy Wu as someone's around. It's Main Wayne and Snorlax. And Freeze is caught up in it.
Oh.
And Blade is
another
spun
car
around.
Spun around. Yeah, I think those tires are just a bit hot. I think it's also worth noting the bottom 5 or so drivers are on the hard and medium compounds. Soft drivers taking advantage of that right now.
The top 2, Seegers and Ben Swerven, defending from the 2 behind as SPM is going to have a look on Camden, but no, is too far back on this occasion into turn 14, the hairpin.
There's a lot of quality drivers. There's action all over the grid right now.
Yeah, everybody kind of in a line. There's a little bit of a line forming from about P1 to P12. But yep, so far so good for most drivers. As someone's around on the main straight, it's Snorlax. Snorlax has spun around again, coming out of turn 16. Camden just behind Ben Swerven and Segrist, second in the silver standings. We're missing your championship leader in Raffahulk in the silver class as well. Jonah actually took Flynn's spot. Raffahulk had a power outage from what I hear.
Wishing him all the best.
Oh, Dirt Shark's around. Dirt Shark having a pretty good debut season in the Golden class. I think he's P3 at the moment in the standings, out of the championship contention into Miami, but still a very good debut season as Formula Jonah has gone off at turn 12 and 13.
Yeah, Dirt Shark is P5 in the Golden Championship and got his first win in TCR in Mexico 2 rounds ago.
He has Cam K looking on Tebow right now. DRS will be activated as Tebow heads into the pit entry.
I was just about to ask you, there's 28 laps to use 3 tires. When do you think the first round of people are going to start pitting?
I would say probably about around lap 5 or 6. I'd say probably 5. Because then you could take about 10 laps on the mediums, and then you could do the final like 13 on the hards. Or you can do the hards in between the mediums. But VTOM, he has the hards on. Bats Plus has hards. HVAC has the hards on. Seafree started with mediums, so did Main Wayne. Blade has the hards. Snorlax has the mediums, and Tebow just put on the hards. And Camden also has the mediums on. So a lot of people on softs, but some people on the alternating strategies.
Tebow with a lot of clean air now. I wonder if that undercut can help boost him up these standings. Oh, and that's, I don't know. I missed someone. I saw someone spinning.
Yeah, I can't. I see yellows everywhere.
It was Captain Blade, I believe.
Captain Blade. Yeah, Captain Blade kind of struggling right now on those hard tires. Temperature might be getting to him a little bit.
Oh, you just add another tank slapper, but keeps it almost within the track.
Ooh, someone's around back there. It's Formula Jonah again. Formula Jonah also struggling.
With this being an exhibition race, I do wonder if people approach this race with less practice than they typically would a race day.
SPM
could catch a lot of drivers slipping.
Yeah, but that just makes it more interesting for us as commentators because we get to see the madness unfold.
It's volatile for sure.
Yeah, we did have
Jonas had enough of those softs. He's going in.
Yeah, we did have a Twitch comment come in from MJP asking why I'm not racing, and then I'm actually 6th in the drivers because I suck at the game. But I was gonna come in as a wild card, but they asked me to commentate tonight, so I'm here in the booth with my buddy Chavar.
Yeah, we also got a comment on YouTube from Sir Charles that the grid isn't the same without his ugly car, and I disagree. I gave his car DOTD, design of the day, because it looked like a Teva sandal out there in Baku. I think it was the All-Star race last year.
Yeah, but we look at design of the day right now. I kind of like Segrist's right now. The little
Segrist is bold.
Very bold. All the neon green, the little designs on the car, makes it stand out. I do like Camden's classic, basic red and white, trying to follow his Alfa Romeo. I know you're kind of biased.
Yeah, Cam K with a tribute to Alpine, I would say, with the pink and blue. But honestly, better looking than Alpine, I might say.
Yeah, it's also got the, like, ooh, Cam, little tank slapper there coming out of turn 14 into 15, which 15 isn't really a corner, but any close battles. B-Tom, yeah, a little three-way battle here for P5. B-Tom is already up to P6.
B-Tom also looks like he's trying to do his best Mercedes impression in the design. He's just missing the red element.
Yeah.
That's plus patriotic with the stars and stripes.
We love patriotism here at TCR.
Well, USA tied in the World Cup yesterday. No ties in F1.
Nope, unfortunately. And how do we tie against Wales? It's because our soccer team is terrible.
I don't think it's terrible, but it was a terrible tackle that gave up a penalty kick that led to the equalizer.
Well, if you actually look, someone handballed right before it went out of bounds, and that led to the slide tackle that caught the penalty.
I didn't know that. It's tough. F1 racer with a clean-looking white car. It kind of looks like a Haas, but yet again, I think it's better than the Haas.
Yeah, Dirt Shark. He's back on TCR F1 Racers gearbox now. He will have DRS heading down this long straightaway into the hairpin of turn 14. Will he try to make a move here into turn 14? He's not using the ERS. Slowly gaining.
Down, but he's not out.
Will not make the move there. Camden Lucas coming in.
Car right behind
or no, Ben Swerven, my bad. Ben Swerven and GT are in.
Oh, Ben speeding in pit lane.
He's been getting a lot of those this season, even in the real races.
Has he? Oh, there goes F1 Racer.
There's F1 Racer. We got 4 drivers
I really like
in the pit. Dirt Shark
car.
followed F1 Racer into the pit lane. Dirt Shark has a pretty nice looking car, a little gold and a little black and yellow.
Seafreeze, one with a black and purple design. The purple's pretty saturated for my liking, if I'm being honest.
It is a little bit saturated, but it is pretty nice. I wish he would have picked a design that has some shapes in there, some designs. Maybe if he had some designs, like the fish car.
Looks like GT Line's trying to make a move on Ben Swerven right now.
Yeah, he's going to look down the outside. Ben Swerven has to go defensive. That allows Main Wayne on warmed up tires to get around GT. So Main Wayne making the best of his race right now.
Looks like Lion got caught between some moves and then ran that turn deep and then had to...
Oh, SPM spins Main Wayne.
Yeah, he lost 2 spots. Now just 1 spot thanks to SPM's assist. That's unfortunate.
That allows Tebow to get around Main Wayne. Snorlax will also get around Main Wayne. Camden looking Segrist. Segrist dives in. Camden stays out, so Camden will remain in P1. But B-Tom, on the hard tires, in this All-Star race, already up to P2.
Wow. I gotta say, I like Jonah's design. It's a little understated, kind of 2022 Williams looking, but it's nice.
Yeah, if you're watching the stream, put your votes in for DOTD design of the day. Dirt Shark and F1 Racer. F1 Racer takes the inside line. That allows Dirt Shark to get a run out of turn 16. Dirt Shark will get ahead with the DRS, so he starts to pull away a little bit down the main straight. A lot of battles up here into turn 4. SPM and Ben Swerven.
Silver Class Camden is doing a good job of keeping B-Tom, the Platinum Class champion, back-to-back champion, at bay.
SPM and Ben Swerven still having a battle. The GT gets a good run though, following the two. But two abreast. Ooh, very close heading into turn 7. GT going around the outside of Ben Swerven. It'll turn into the inside of turn 9. That's a great move from GT.
Clean. And Ben Swerven got a bad exit. It looks like SPM's trying to capitalize.
Yep, SPM gonna have a look down the inside, but oh, SPM gets a little tank slapper. Andy Wu on fresh hard tires is just behind.
Andy Wu, formerly known as Swarner, Season 8 Golden Champion.
Indeed he is, as Cali Rob has come into the pits. Ben Swerven and SPM still fighting it out. SPM will have the inside into turn 16. Pushes Ben out a little bit wide. Ultimately, SPM does get the position, as does Andy Wu. But Andy Wu also looking on SPM.
Nice move around the outside.
Gonna try it.
Oh, SPM! Oh, they touch.
SPM getting a little aggressive there. Gets another tank slap, but that's going to allow Ben Swerven a better exit. Very close racing here, and here comes Tebow. Season 13 silver champion, and a season 14 constructors champion in the golden class, gets around SPM.
Tebow looking very fast with the flames on his car.
The Hot Wheels design.
Your teammate.
And yes, he is my teammate. We did win the constructors at COTA, so very well done for us. For me, back-to-back constructors champions in the golden class.
Yeah, I think that's back-to-back for Tebow last year.
It is. He did win.
Silver.
He did win both constructors and the drivers in silver by 1 point. Constructors, I think, last season. It was not a lot of points that he won by in the constructors.
Very close between him and the McLarens.
Yes, Monkey Mafia struggled last season. He is not here this season, but Monkey Mafia did what he needed to do in COTA, the final race last year, to help them clinch the constructors from the McLaren team of Blinn and Sir Charles.
People forget who overtook Monkey Mafia and put that constructors in jeopardy on the final turn at COTA.
I forgot to, and I was commentating.
It was me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that put him from P9 to P10, I believe. So he got the 1 point. And had some steward decisions gone the other way, could have cost them the championship.
Captain Blade goes down the inside of turns 1, 2, 3, and 4 on Formula Jonah. Will get the move done. Very nice.
These top 5 seem pretty content on their first stint. We're running out of laps to do a 2-stopper. I'm curious to see how they do it.
Camden should be coming in soon. B-Tom and all the hard tire runners probably around lap 13 or so.
Segrist and P6
Yep, as soon as I say something about Camden comes in now.
Great analysis. Segrist is the net P1 on the 1 stop
Bat's
right
coming
now.
in a little early for the hard tires, in my opinion, but he is coming in as well.
You know what? Maybe you can stretch the mediums and softs a good amount of laps.
Seafreeze
and
is also in.
You would want to be on those faster tires for more.
Seafreeze is also in. Cam K is going to get a run on Segrist heading into the long corner section here.
Oh, and Camden gets out of the pits ahead of Segrist.
Yep, ahead of Segrist and Cam.
Interesting. I feel like that's the first big payoff of strategy that we've seen.
So far, Camden will have to Camden still has to put the softs on.
I wish I could check. Maybe I can't. Is there a way to check what tire Seeger started on if he was on
Seagrass
soft or mediums?
started on. There is. You probably have to go to the race director and go to the pit stops or something.
Yeah, let me take a look. Yes, so
Or Shark and
Seeger did
Snorlax.
soft hard. Cam did soft hard. Camden did medium hard. So while
He's
everyone
gonna
else
go
is going to be
soft.
switching onto the mediums, Camden's going to go on the soft. So that's something to look out for later in this race.
Indeed. Also, the rule is you can't pit more than twice under VSC. No, actually, I don't think you can pit more than once under VSC and safety car in this race. It can't pit twice or can't pit more than twice. Oh, I'm checking. Cannot pit twice. Yep. So you can only pit once under VSC and safety car, and you cannot pit on the lat slab.
I'm getting a report that the main Wayne's game crashed and is unable to rejoin.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. Ben Swerven and F1 Racer, they're having a little scrap right now. Heading into turn 16, F1 Racer is ahead, but who has the DRS? Ben Swerven has the DRS, and here
It's
comes
Ben
Callie
Swerven.
Robb right behind him.
They both have 0 battery.
Yeah, very little to no battery on all these cars. F1 Racer is going to have the inside into turn 3. I swear, this track in its corners.
Yeah, a lot of the midfield at less than 10%, but like the top 5 and bottom 5 have a good amount of 50 or more for most of them.
Yeah, F1 Racer is going to lose out. Or almost, actually, no, he gets a better run out of turn 6. Into turn 7, he is ahead.
It's not over though.
Here comes Callie Robb, going around the outside of Ben Swerven into turn 9.
Oh, that compromised Ben Swerven's racing line. I thought
Callie
he
Robb
had it
gets
moved.
ahead.
I thought he still had a move up his sleeve.
Great move by Callie Robb into turn 9 to stay around
Indeed.
the outside through turn 8. As B-Tom, your all-star race leader, has finally come into the pits.
With a
What tire will
20.7
he put
second
on?
lead, it looks like. I wonder what. Do you know what the
Mediums.
pit loss is?
I think the pit loss around here is around 23 seconds.
If that's, I think Camden should come out with 3-second lead if that were true.
It might be only like 21 or 22. We're about to find out.
Oh, looks
About 2
oh,
seconds. I was
Yep.
I was pretty close.
Yeah, very close.
Considering we haven't raced at this track in real life or in the game, and
And those
years.
tires, when you come out the pits, very cold.
so it ends up losing a lot more time. It's Cam.
2.6 already.
Yep.
And then yeah, Cam's gonna put up a fight. That could, if he can try and make a move, that will hold up B-Tom a little bit too.
Yeah. Second through 6 right now are all very close to each other. As Bats is on softs and Seagrass is on hards, Bats is on the faster tire. Will he try to make a move on Seagrass heading down into turn 11? Captain Blade is our first track limit time penalty boy. Gonna ride on board with Bats Plus, see if he can get around Seagrass on the main straight, or the back straight here. Actually, he's gonna get ahead before the straightaway. Bats will have DRS as well. Actually, no, Seagrass does. They changed the DRS
Bats
detection
also has
zone.
it.
Oh, Bats
also has
yep.
DRS.
I don't remember where the DRS detection zone is. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, so yeah, Bats
Wait,
got it
maybe
from
the-
Seagrass, and then Seagrass got it from Cam. The way the detection zone is. It's still a line going down the front straightaway here. HVAC Toaster sets the fastest lap with a 1:35.7.
See, everyone has stopped once. The big winners and losers thus far: B-Tom up 12, Cam up 8, Andy Wu up 8, Callie Robb up 7. The losers, as of now, Ben Swerven down 11, Jonah down 13, Main Wayne down 13, but that's also a bot as far as we know.
Yeah.
A lot of movement.
But yeah, you also have to think too, your platinum guys that are should be faster than everybody on the grid. They should be your biggest winners because they're so
be.
quick. And then also the guys that are your wild cards that we know have been quick should also be pretty big winners, like Andy Wu.
Yeah, the wild cards known to be very quick, not known how much they play these days either.
That is true, but still, Andy Wu is doing good for the wild cards right now. He has pit once, so he will have to. I don't know what tire he's gonna have to put on though.
Everyone has pit once. I'll check Andy Wu's tires. Andy has gone soft hard, so he's got the medium.
He's gonna have the medium. He's gonna have about a 10-lap run on the mediums then, probably. As Bats Plus gonna go around the outside into turn 14 on Cam. Will he make the move stick around the outside? We'll get the better run, and yes, he does make the move stick into turn 14, out of turn 14. But Cam will have DRS down the main straight, but will that matter?
You know who else has DRS? Fastest lap B-Tom has DRS, trying to run down Camden for P1.
Yep, Camden on the slower tire, unfortunately, compared to Mr. B-Tom, your Season 14 Platinum Class champion.
Also on the slower talent.
Yep, B-Tom, I believe 3-time Platinum Class champion. Very, very quick driver, one of the best we've seen in TCR.
Ties the record with previously held, now co-owned by Seafreeze.
Yep.
3-time Platinum champ.
I think it's before it's all said and done, when we start talking about TCR GOATs, B-Tom will be at the top of the list.
How will that affect LeBron's legacy?
How will this affect? Ah, yes, we love that.
Camden still holding on to P1.
B-Tom, though, great exit.
Very strong against a stronger competition on preferable tires.
Yep, Cam's defending as hard as he can. Granted, it's a high-speed track, and B-Tom's going to go down the inside. Outbrakes himself a little bit.
Wide. Oh,
but Camden tank slaps a little bit, but still gets a better run out of the corner because of B-Tom going way wide. But Camden, yep, he's basically sitting duck heading into turn 1 now.
Yeah, Camden with about 38% battery, B-Tom with 57. So someone spins. Or is
blue flag up ahead? I don't know what that, or no, that's for behind, I think.
Oh, no, I think that's, looks like Captain Blade might not be running.
Find out. Oh yeah, he's ghosted.
Or he's fallen behind.
I think he's ghosted, so he's probably disconnected, unfortunately, for Captain Blade. Good driver, just unlucky here in the All-Star race tonight. But Camden, representing the silver class very well right now. P2 in between a platinum sandwich of B-Tom and Bats Plus right now.
Yeah, no signs of slowing down yet. It looks like he should be within DRS, which will help pull him along with B-Tom.
Which Camden will also have to put the softs on with Doesn't B-Tom have to put the softs on too?
Yeah, oh no. Oh no, he got it. I didn't realize how late DRS was. Camden did get the DRS, and yes, they both have
DRS detection is at turn 12. He's not going to get it here, though. No really battles. I mean, there's some close spaces, but no one really close to make a move right now.
Evo might have something to say about that on his next straight. More battery, he's going to have DRS.
Yep.
On equal tires.
TiVo and SPM. We've seen this in the Golden Class, a Golden Class rivalry here.
SPM either with better straight line speed or just dumped the battery there. Not much of a move from TiVo.
TiVo didn't really use any ERS, but looking to get a decent run out of turn 4. SPM with a better line, though. As yeah, B-Tom is making a statement here in the All-Star race, already almost 2 seconds ahead of Camden Luca.
Yeah, Camden was like a tenth off from DRS in that detection zone. Would have been cool to see how long he could stick around if he kept in DRS.
HVAC Toaster pretty close on Cam. Cam, not as much DRS as Toaster here, but will he have the straight line speed to defend along with whatever ERS he has? We're about to find out here as Toaster does dump the battery. Cam dumps it a little bit. Toaster's going to go down the inside. Will he make the move? Doesn't. Turns off the battery, takes the inside line, and yep, Toaster is into P4.
I think we missed a Dirt Shark first to go on 2 stops, followed by Jonah, currently running P16, P18.
Yep, Dirt Shark
higher
is
by
the
end of
first.
this race.
Dirt Shark and Jonah, your first to do their second stop. Jonah is going to be kind of struggling towards the end compared to Dirt Shark on pace, but we're going to see if the mediums end up working out. Maybe a safety car.
I think 11 laps sounds about right for what a medium should do here.
A lot of people coming in now.
Chain effect, yeah.
Bats, Andy Wu, SPM, Tebow have all come in. Mediums.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Everybody either just
mediums.
pit or on the mediums.
And then we're going to see a few softs crack into there in a few more laps.
Yep, Camden will be on softs. B-Tom will be on softs. Toaster, I'm not sure what he'll be on. Cam should be on softs. Actually, no, Cam should be on mediums, I think. 11 maybe, I don't know. I also
I'll check. Cam has mediums left.
GT?
Mediums. Everyone from P4 to P9 is going on medium.
Okay. And then everyone else should be softs. Supposedly. All the gaps are over a second right now, except the Cam and Toaster are about the closest one. But this gives us time to talk about our merch store. Jabbar, what can you get at the merch store?
You got mugs, you got hats, you got t-shirts, you got jerseys you could customize. Anything you would want. Hoodies, sweatpants. Link in the description. Get your TCR merch today.
Also in the description as GT and F1 Racer make their pit stops now is our Fanatec affiliation link. You get Fanatec stuff, use that link. We get some proceeds back to the league to help us improve and get more prizes for the drivers for this season, which prizes will be going out this season for the first time.
There are, and you can follow all of that action and more by joining the Discord, also in the description.
I will be getting that itty bitty golden constructors trophy this season. Very interesting.
I think it's a 5.5-inch trophy for constructors. That's pretty big. I'm hoping to get one myself. Got one more round to do.
You basically have to just score points. You and Camden just basically have to score points.
Hey, I DNF'd last week. Anything can happen.
Very accurate. What's really happening? Oh, Tebow getting close to SPM though.
Looks like HVAC should be getting DRS on the front straight for Camden.
Yep. Each HVAC and Camden still have to pit once more.
As Captain Blade retires now.
Yep. He must have
not happy with himself, saying, "I don't know what that was from me." It seems his driver has died based on the skull emoji in the chat.
This is why you don't race with no practice, is what someone said, and I guess that was Captain Blade.
That's Captain Blade, yeah.
Yeah. As Snorlax is pretty close to F1 Racer, with Dirt Shark just behind Snorlax. As someone go around? Oh, Bats Plus went around. He's still going around.
Oh no.
Cam is into the pits on his medium tires.
Maybe he's just doing some freedom donuts.
Some freedom nuts. Oh, Tebow fastest lap.
Yeah, HVAC Toaster creeping up along Camden. HVAC Toaster, maybe my favorite car design of the day. looking to make a statement with a podium here.
Yeah, it's kind of got that McLaren feel as well. A little bit of orange with the black, some red in there as well. Very clean design.
HVAC Toaster, I know he has a race win this season in Platinum in Jeddah.
Camden defending as best he can, but HVAC Toaster's straight line speed. Without really using any battery, might I add as well. HVAC Toaster gets around.
Toaster very consistent. 6th place in the Platinum Championship. Only one podium, and that was his win. So a podium here could really help solidify his place. I should be here.
Yeah, it definitely could. Coming up through the field, starting in the back, as all Platinum drivers did. Freeze being pretty quiet back there. Also, in a big battle all of a sudden, as Cam goes in. Or no, was that Cam that went in? No, Ben
Swerven went into the pits.
Freeze kind of being quiet in P8, started in P something.
Freeze has, in P9, has gone up 4, so I think that puts him at 13.
He's P8 right now.
Yeah, that's
so he's gone up 5, so yeah, P14. Or no, P13, yeah.
P13, yeah.
I can't add and subtract right now.
It's not easy. You'll have to go to school for that.
Computer science.
Yeah, well, do you take math?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You take addition?
No, but I should. I wish I was a class. It'd be the easiest math class ever. Sometimes. Okay.
You've heard of Math 220? That's Math 2 plus 2.
I wish. Back to our regularly scheduled program. There is a battle for P7 right now. Oh, Seafreeze gets the tank slapper in turn 13.
Currently, Cam is the front runner on 2 stops. What's the time from him to leader is 29 seconds, so B-Tom should be able to get out ahead of him.
B-Tom will be safe at
the moment.
But
I think B-Tom... As there goes Cali Rob.
Yep, Cali Rob's in. Cali Rob should be coming in on soft.
Cali Rob was about 20 seconds behind B-Tom. So... B-Tom, if you were to pit, would have came out 5th. Not anymore.
I think B-Tom, HVAC, and Camden should be in probably around this lap. Seagrass also still has to pit, so I think Seagrass might be coming in this lap as well.
Yeah, the top 4 have not pitted. Or have not had their second pit yet, along with Seafreeze. And Snorlax and Main Wayne. Got a nice little, I don't know if I'll call it a battle just yet, but a bit of a train between Cam, Andy, Lion.
Freeze still about 2 seconds behind. There's a mini train behind Freeze too. SPM, Tebow, and Bats. And Camden is in.
In goes Camden.
The first one of the top 3 to head in. Seagrass does not react. So Seagrass will be promoted into P3, but he still has to pit once more. Camden onto the soft tire.
Seagrass on the oldest tires here, 15 lap old hards.
Probably should have pit in reaction to Camden, just in case a safety car or something does come out, as Camden is getting attacked by GT right out of the pits.
Seagrass already uses softs too, so he's going to be switching to the mediums for just 5 or less laps. I'm not sure if that's the fastest way to go about it, but we'll see.
Camden going to look down the inside into turn 6. It takes the inside line. GT looks like he got a better exit though. on his warmer tires, but Camden will
Camden
stay
on the
ahead.
inside.
Andy Wu and Cam, this is a battle that's starting to heat up as well. Andy has literally no battery right now, but he will have the help of DRS.
He's got the DRS.
Cam does not
was
go
about
defensive.
12% ahead of him.
Cam does not go defensive either, which is very surprising. As Seagrass and HVAC have come into the pits. HVAC onto the soft, Seagrass will go onto mediums.
Curious to see where Sirius and Toaster come out in relation to Camden.
Camden will come out ahead of Seagrass, but not ahead of HVAC. HVAC is ahead of Andy Wu, who got around Cam into turn 1, by the way. Or actually, no, he got it in turn 14. Sorry.
As soon as Toaster gets those tires up to temp, he should be gone from Andy Wu.
Yeah, and B-Tom should be coming in this lap as well. 28 seconds ahead of HVAC Toaster in P2.
Speaking of racing in China, seeing reports that F1 likely not to return to China next season.
I have seen those reports, but it'd be interesting because it's on the calendar.
Yeah, and I saw some chatter online saying that maybe that's why they had such a long 24 race season, expecting this could get canceled.
B-Tom stays out. Very interesting.
I wonder if V-Tom is trying to have freshest tires on the last lap with the least fuel to go for a fastest lap.
Well, you can't pit on the last lap, so I wonder how that's going to work. If you pit on 27 and it turns to lap 28.
Well, yeah, I meant yeah, the way you would to go for fastest lap. I wonder if that's what he's going to try and wait and do. He's got the gap. Toaster, though, on new softs.
He's flying right now.
I think he is. I think he might be closing that just a little bit. And
Cam is right behind Andy. There's a train right now.
Oh, wow. This top 5 is not decided.
No. Actually, top 6, basically.
Mm-hmm.
From 3rd to 6th. Camden on the fastest tires and the freshest tires out of these cars. But are on the softs. They do last the least amount of time. But around this track, they shouldn't be too terrible. A lot faster than GT, but he has no battery compared to GT.
Yeah, GT with 43, Camden 17. Cam 24, and Andy Wu at sub 10 at the front of this train.
You might see 3 abreast heading into turn 14 here.
HVAC Toaster has made up about 2 seconds
B-Tom staying
in the last lap or so. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think he's going to want to get the fastest possible lap on that last lap.
Sector 3 yellow flag, sea freeze.
Maybe
Lord Freeze has been around, and Camden gets around GT into turn 14. Caught the back end of that.
Camden?
Yep.
Yeah, Freeze may have been blinded by how saturated that purple was and missed his exit.
Camden in a good spot now to try to steal a podium position now, but has no battery, just like Andy Wu, but Cam also has little to none.
Yeah, Cam with 25, the most out of those 3.
Camden, I think, does have an advantage, though, because Camden does have better straight line speed, I think, than Cam.
Freeze speeds to the pit lane. Putting on the softs.
B-Tom still has to make one more pit stop. He has not made it yet. And on board with
I don't think he
Camden
will.
Luca here.
I think he's going to pit at the end of
Oh,
26. Oh
Camden's
no!
around!
Camden just a bit much curb there. Ah,
Well, it was in a great spot for a podium in the All-Star race.
he was.
This takes the pressure all off Cam and GT, but Cam gets a terrible
B-Tom
exit.
goes in.
B-Tom does go in. Can HVAC make up the amount of time he needs to? This is going to be interesting. We're on board.
Looks like he got it down to 23 seconds.
It's going to be close. HVAC coming around turn 16 now. I don't think it's going to be enough to overtake him outright. It's going to be close.
But remember, he's on the colder tires.
He is on the colder tires, but the softs do heat up pretty quickly. Oh, B-Tom!
Oh, and that's B-Tom going... Oh, no, that was not B-Tom. I think that was a
B-Tom still went a little bit wide. And here comes HVAC on the warmer tires.
Using battery. But with B-Tom with 60% more battery than Toaster.
HVAC does set a purple first sector.
He does. He tries to switch back.
I think HVAC just needs to wait for DRS. Down the back straight.
Yeah, but the longer you wait, the hotter those tires get for B-Tom.
That is very true. Granted, HVAC can argue he has the better tires because they've grooved into the track pretty good, nicely now.
I think Toaster's got to make the move here on this straight.
Gonna have to try it, and if he doesn't, it's race, set, match, done.
I think B-Tom got a slightly better exit around that turn.
He does. DRS will be enabled and activated for HVAC now. B-Tom not using any battery.
It looks like just a bit, not enough.
Indeed, it was not enough.
He gets another DRS on the straight here.
Try to stay within reason. Trying to make another move down the back straight.
Not a great final turn for Toaster.
No. As Seegers gets around Tebow, and then Bats Plus and Cali Rob are just behind Tebow. Tebow under 10%. The light is flashing.
Oh.
Oh.
What happened there?
Left the session.
Everyone's leaving the session.
Oh, are we getting a lag out? A lot of contacts happening. I don't know what just happened, but someone made contact and spun.
I'm looking at a podium right now.
I'm looking at racing.
Maybe I got kicked out of the session.
It said you left the
session. It's telling me everyone left session, so.
Okay, yeah, it's you. C3 sets the fastest lap. And retired from the session. But yeah, now the gap between B-Tom and HVAC Toaster is up to 2 seconds, so HVAC will unfortunately not challenge for the win anymore. Good race from him though. Andy Wu in P3 still has to fight GTR. Andy Wu goes a little bit wide out of turn 13. Cam far behind. Camden far behind Cam. Seegers far behind Camden. Tebow kind of close to Seegers. Bats Plus pretty close. Cali Rob's going to go down the inside of Bats Plus into turn 14. Will he make the move stick? Cali Rob outbrakes him a little bit, make a little bit of contact. Cali Rob forces Bats Plus out wide. He is up into P9, but Bats Plus not backing down, as B-Tom did set the fastest lap of the race right after C-Freeze set it and retired. We're on the final lap of your Season 14 All-Star race in TCR. GT within 1 second of Andy Wu now. They fight for the podium here in the All-Star race. GT gets around Andy Wu, who gets a terrible exit. Oh no, he's out of gas. Andy Wu has ran out of fuel.
That's a bummer. He had a nice race up until then, I'm
Yep.
trying to follow along watching the stream,
Andy
so
Wu ran
I'm
out
just
of gas.
behind.
He will fall all the way down. So GT gets promoted into a podium spot. You will have 2 platinums and 1 silver driver on the podium as B Tom
Nope.
dominated the platinum class season. He won the platinum class championship pretty early, and he will dominate an all-star race. B Tom is your season 14 all-star race winner, followed by HVAC Toaster, another great drive from his platinum class driver, finishes P2, and then GTR gets the advantage of Andy Wu losing all of his fuel, gets P3, and followed by Camden P4. Camden, a wasted podium, unfortunately for him. Got a little bit too antsy on the gas, finishes P6. Seagrass P7, Calirod Seagrass P6, Calirod P7, TiVo P8, Bats P9, SPM P10. Andy Wu will finish P11 with no gas. F1 Racer will come around and finish P12. Dirt Shark is also out of gas in P13. And Dirt Shark will finish P14. Actually, no, Dirt Shark might finish P15 because he just got a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Snorlax P13, Dirt Shark crosses the line at P14, but will finish P15, and Jonah finishes P17. Well then. Very interesting all-star race.
Both of our predictions made it on the podium.
Yes, they did.
You being ultimately more correct.
Yeah, there was like, didn't I pick B-Tom to win?
Yeah.
Yep, B-Tom is your all-star race winner. Very fun and exciting exhibition race down to the wire. Well, in other spots, not really the win, but B-Tom wins, followed by HVAC and GTR Lion. Those are your top 3, and then Camden, Luca, Seegers, Calirob, Tebow, Bats, SPM, Andy Wu, TCR F1 Racer, Last Snorlax, The Main Wayne, Dirt Shark, Ben Sorvin, Formula Jonah, Freeze, Captain Blade rounds off the grid. So, Chabar, what did you think of that all-star race, even though you got lagged out?
Yeah, I like seeing the different approaches and just masterclass from B Tom again, from right at the back to win this race pretty handedly with 3.9-second gap at the end. It's just class. What a drive.
Yep, I say we get our top 3 in this call. Can you invite them, please? Which GTR is actually on PlayStation.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
So, B-Tom, Toaster, and GTR, please, sir.
I invited everyone besides Lion thus far.
Yep, Lion's on PlayStation. I'm very surprised.
I think that's a new development.
Indeed. Get them in, ask a few questions. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Your comments are always appreciated, and thank you for tuning in for our exhibition race once again. I think this is the 4th All-Star race in TCR? Is it 4th or 5th?
I don't know, but considering you're able to lose count, that's becoming quite the tradition.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, yes, the virtual showroom where we get to just see a multiplayer car. Oh, wait, never mind. You don't get to see my multiplayer car. Actually, you know what? B-Tom won the race. We'll just look at the Red Bull.
I don't think anyone. I invited everyone. I don't think they've joined the party yet. Nope, not yet.
Oh, there's GT.
There's
I would
one.
just add Toaster. Jesus.
Hello. There's B-Tom. We're just missing Toaster.
Toaster, toaster.
But
Give toast.
GTP3 will be starting with you anyway. Okay.
Yep, just tell us when you're ready. And Jabbar, seems like you're raring to go for Mr. GT, so I'll let you have the first question.
Yeah, once he's
Yeah, I
done,
said once
finished
he's ready.
correcting his settings,
I think I'm
sure, I'll
good.
hop in. All right,
Hopefully
GT.
everybody can see me. Hear me. Sorry.
I don't think anyone can see you. And if they do, that might be a problem too. GT, talk me through the race. How did you approach this special format, and what happened out there for you?
Was a great race. I honestly practiced for it, so that's probably why I got some good results. And I wanted to go on soft in the beginning, just in case a safety car comes out, so I can get rid of that short stint. It didn't happen, so I moved to the hards to go for a long stint and see if a safety car comes out. It didn't happen, and I went to the mediums, and that's how the race ended up. So I guess it was the right strategy overall, because I think before the pit stops, I don't think I was in third. I don't know where I was, but I was far from that. So happy about the results, and it's great to see some of the TCR veterans and OGs on track, and great to see drivers from across all classes on the together. So it was lots of fun, and hopefully everybody had a good time as well.
Awesome. Congrats on the podium, D'Angelo.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely fun for us because we just like seeing chaos up here in the booth and everything. And it's like, what did you kind of like? I'm trying to think of what to say, but like, what did you say to yourself when Andy Wu just like ran out of gas right in front of you?
Um, I was planning on like going for a move on the last lap. I had, I think, over a 20% battery, and he was flashing. But I think going into the last race, Jeff gave me a hint that the car in front of me was running out of gas, so I took it easy until that happened. And it's unfortunate for him. He drove a fantastic race, and we were pretty much the same strategy. Me and him, we both started on the softs and moved to the hards, and then the mediums. So it was a great race overall, and I'm glad he's able to make it. He's definitely one of the all-time OGs.
Yeah, he is. It was nice to see him out there, and congrats to you on a P3 in the All Star race. It's never easy going up against all the platinum drivers, and take this and enjoy it, and maybe you can take the momentum into your finale with me in the Golden Championship, which you have to beat out God Any Weeb.
Yep, yep. Appreciate it, guys, and look forward to next week, definitely.
All right, congratulations. And now,
Thank you.
unfortunately, HVAC Toaster had to go, so he will not be joining us for a post-race interview, but we will move on to your All-Star race winner in Season 14 of TCR, Mr. B-Tom. B-Tom, you dominated the All-Star race coming from the back of the grid like you dominated the entire Platinum season. Just talk us through what you did throughout the race to get to the position you were in.
Um, it was pretty straightforward, to be honest. I just tried to get a good start. Um, I was always going to start on the hards just because I knew if I started on the softs or the mediums, I'd just be wasting my pace trying to overtake guys in front of me. So yeah, once I got through the first couple laps cleanly, I just tried to stick with Cam. He's pretty quick on the softs, so I didn't really bother fighting him, even though I had a couple opportunities to try and overtake. And then when he pit, I ran my race. So, um, first pit stop came out under pressure from, I think it was HVAC, I don't know for sure. And behind Camden, caught up to him pretty quickly, overtook him, and then after that, it was just plain sailing.
Yeah, it looked like pretty plain sailing to me. until you had your last pit stop, HVAC kind of caught up to you, but you ended up pulling away pretty easily on those new soft tires. But Chabar, any questions for our All-Star race winner?
Yeah, I don't have all the details in front of me. Have you won an All-Star race before?
No, this is my first.
Awesome. Congrats.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. But yeah,
That's
on the
all I
whole
got.
HVAC thing, I knew it was going to be close. I was just sitting out on the mediums and watching the gap because I wanted to go for the fastest lap at the end. So I wanted to
You,
make sure I
you,
came out just in front.
yeah, I called that actually. If you watch back the footage, I figured you were trying to stretch it as long as you can to set the fastest lap possible. But then that gap came down to about 23 seconds, so you went in a lap earlier, I think, than you would have wanted to. Is that right?
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to go for it in the last lap just because I'd have to overtake him. If I wanted to go that extra lap, then it just wasn't
Hmm.
worth the risk. So I had a feeling I had a lot more ERS than he did, and I knew my tires were going to be a lot fresher. So I just needed to keep him behind for the warm up phase, and then it was going to be pretty easy to gap him, which I did. So yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty dominating, and it's like you dominated the whole Platinum Class season, so very interesting to see in the All-Star race that you dominated like you did today as well, with a bunch of different kinds of drivers and different kinds of skill levels and which a lot of the silver drivers surprised me tonight. But Chabar, any final thoughts?
Hmm. Final thoughts on this race. I think I think the format delivered with the different strategies, different reverse grid, different classes. There was a lot going on very early on. I think it fizzled out a bit as gaps were created, but I think that was a hell of a start that I couldn't even keep up with all the action.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It was the much needed madness that we needed, but it wasn't for actual points, so it was a good little race that we had here tonight with the format and everything. As we next week we are heading to the season 14 finale in Miami. Silver Class has a drivers championship and a constructors championship still on the line. Camden Luca and Rafa Hulk will be your two drivers fighting for the drivers championship, and the Alfa Romeos and the Mercedes team for the constructors in the silver class. And in the golden class in Miami we have, Jesus, sorry, congested. But in the golden class, we have TCR GTR Lion fighting Got Any Weave for the Drivers' Championship, a 26-point gap. So everything needs to go right for GT to win the Drivers' Championship as the Constructors is wrapped up. And then Platinum is just one final time as both championships are wrapped up in the Platinum class. But tune in next week, same time, 7:45 Eastern time is when the stream will start. The streams will start, or no, 8:45 Eastern time. Sorry, but yeah, and then also check out our TCR podcast, the Racing Debrief. We'd put a lot of work into that, so make sure you tune into that on Monday mornings. And then, yeah, that's about it. Make sure you check out our TCR merch link to get all your TCR merch. Check out the Fanatec affiliation link for all your Fanatec needs to help out the league. And then I've been D'Angelo. Chabar has been my co-commentator here tonight, and we will see you next time.
Signing off.